I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. La da 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 da. Huh? looked impressive enough. This is where all of Tibet's more. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look. Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go.
You've already fulfilled your task.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but... where, if it weren't for that lovely... stopping...
So you've been planning to...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not at the time for discussion and... Either way, we... The battle.
Battle? So you're...
You... When Signor, instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worth... But as for me...
We won't let what happened in...
Oh, so... Besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love...
Go, Barbara!
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. A fine opportunity.
Let it rain!
Celestial Voyager!
Bet you can't keep up with... Boba, get...
Windblade! You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! I'll protect us. Boba, get them!
Windblade!
Out of the frying pan!
Die
Get them!
here.
That's cheating! Let it rain! Out of the frying pan!
Die here. Windblade!
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the weak, the truth is, the world belongs to... Unfortunately, we cannot be...
So what are you planning to...
I will awaken the god that lies dormant.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Lele yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have a...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So, just...
It's not just you. We've got new... Which is why we must stop...
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like... So will the power of the...
We've already discussed this.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once and as fate would have it, for what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little...
So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong bullet. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
What's this?
Disappear!
Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Nice fight! The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal giant cars! Whoa! It's a Madam Ping shockwave! This granny's really strong! Oh, hi. Let the show begin. Oh, hi. Yeah.
Well, looks like I went too far.
Yeah. Hi.
My duty
Oh.
at an end.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! Race you! Go, Barbara, go!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I guess this is it.
Disappear!
Cut one.
Windblade! Let's move. Windblade!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Miscalculated.
No one escapes by sight.
This is not breaking a foot. My work finished.
No escape! Eat this!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace. Win!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire seeing the Jade Chamber.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used up. Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead,
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern run.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist. But how will we ensure that...
All right, Mooncarver.
Looks like the Oh, right! Child wanted to... But we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where young Lee's gone. Let's ask for him at Longshem Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that
We've come to see Zhongli.
unfortunately Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank? Last time we saw Zhang, do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Li? We had better go and make...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip? Oh, it seems that some of your friends...
Hey, it's Zhongli.
It's you two. I believe we've... Ah, right.
Well, if it isn't...
Paimon...
Oh, now don't say... Besides, I thought we were... Nothing personal. We just... The real deceivers here are Senor. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Mora.
What in the world are...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an...
I do not give it for free.
Yeah, you don't think you went
Gathering...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand until one drizzly day. I stood motionless.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider, was Liyue. So I feigned my own death. Indeed I was. That's right.
So you mean that...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly...
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired would... Take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to... This meant I could remain. All of these things turned out. I had expected them. They seized the opportunity.
Huh?
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would be more if you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just two-sider, be that as it may.
Well...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there...
Right! As you...
Realistically speaking, there is...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting... So Rex... Oh, come... There's only one real possible...
Fatui?
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui...
Race you!
You know that guy?
Yes.
Say.
Now that you... I mean it all? Still, what's...
Ah, forget it.
Hear ye all! The Chi-Sing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Diamond needs a translation on what the Chi-Sing's announcement said. So that, something feels off. Could the Chi-Sing or, did you... Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chi-Sing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
But it seems, well...
As for the
Perhaps.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack more?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his... I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of... That is true. But there is no... I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the god?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa!
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse. That said, the reason why I hinted as much. How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was... That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wished? Well then...
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Is that so? Another person...
Yep.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult...
Wand. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No,
Serious?
that's stranger... Nonetheless, after all, it is not uncommon... And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, please don't talk... Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now. Well, as to... He stands guard at the city. I wish you every...
Honorary knight. A stranger with... He was wandering all over I lost as long as Master...
That might be...
Anyway, you should go ask him.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. Can't say I've heard of any. He then had a look at the weapons. If the knights of the guild...
He ain't so... Anyway...
Hard work is all there is.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles!
That I have. He even sometimes... I don't know it.
And what's Master...
Why,
Investigating it?
if you're looking for that... There's too many rock... Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously...
He's really here? Let... Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So... guess...
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it!
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have... Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in... I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still... Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final... This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer. As I thought. You really are similar to her. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that...
Oh, that's... We have
There's some reason. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner. Well then, let's meet up at the
La da 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 da.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the abyss. The falcon of the west. Though it can soar in the...
Ready when you are. The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the abyss girls look like. Do they look something like the abyss mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Windblade!
Race you! Nice! Let's dance!
Freeze!
You're toast!
Wind blade!
Just a few Abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have... The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, and the creatures of the Abyss desire...
You seem to know...
I suppose that's as far as... Judging by the traces, perhaps we may find our...
Now, think Bean's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Lord of sharp of fang and keen of claw. No, I only know the... All right, let's go.
Well, where do we begin?
Indeed. See that? Knowing what I do...
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
Disappear! Don't get frostbite.
Let's do... bonfires also got something to do with the abyss. Another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the abyss really has... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Have you finished searching? I searched around, but they were left behind. It seemed we should leave as well.
But now we're...
No. Let's get a move on. I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that, in fact, the first time I...
Huh?
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light? If the Abyss order it, let's go see what the situation...
Lots of monsters gathered over there.
Dodge this! Cool it!
I'll protect us.
Wind blade! Dodge this!
Boba, get them!
This one will be frozen.
So in the end, we still...
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go...
How good it would be if all perils once upon a time, yes.
You know, where are they now, anyway?
She no longer... I'm afraid that traveling...
Oh, is that...
I still...
Yep! And hey, once you find your Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toad... either way, we should settle down in a place...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you... While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? Whichever it is, we can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monster.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you... As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation. At least you now know at this time. The most important... Yes, may you find your
Huh?
Only for now. After all...
Yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lon? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too...
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis?
You were correct. Some say that...
Anyway, despite how they have already...
To this end?
Grand.
Oh, indeed. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that... So...
With the major chain, but anything... So, I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good to see this in...
Should I save this money?
Activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. This should be the right direction, but why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... Paimon has a really... And the Grand Thief... Hello? Paimon doesn't feel so good. We can't stay here! Quick, run! Come on, we can do it! Barbara, go! Ouchie! Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara!
You cannot spy on the secret. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An abyss herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affair. Did he send you here to die? The abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Die then! Roar!
Boba, get them! Let the show begin. Nice and fight.
Decimate! All life will perish! see. So it's you. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them? Huh? What is it? What? Oh, right.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced some... Could it be that you encountered...
Huh? How did you know?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find... An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Though I have had my suspicion. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the...
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly... We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten...
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity with...
Freeze!
Get them!
Wind blade! With the wind!
Oh, let's dance. Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No.
Oh, looking for chaos devices, chaos...
In fact, they seem to... However, they look...
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just...
I certainly did, but I have a feeling one cannot... Or rather, these Abyss mages, like... All right, we should...